Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This time, as you can see, a new character has been added for global. It's Kurasame, I believe his name is pronounced. I've not played as much Type 0 as I should, so I really don't know how to pronounce his name. But he's the new event character, so his gear and LD is available here, along with Cypher's gear and Edgar's. Uh, Honestly, if you were to get either of those on this banner as well, I'd say go for a Cypher because he has some fun mechanics. I'm not sure Edgar really will do much here, considering he seems to be set up to fight robots, and as far as I'm aware, there's no robots in this event. But also, this, to my knowledge, will be the last banner that Warrior of Light's Burst is available on. So after this leaves, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, once this leaves, that will be it for Warrior of Light's equipment in general being available at the moment. And his LD banner is also going to be leaving on the 16th, which is about another week. So if you get lucky with his burst here, you can go back to his LD banners for a little bit. But either way, I'm not particularly going for Warrior of Light here. If his burst drops, I'd gladly take it, but I'm going to be trying to ticket all of Kurasame's gear, because he's a very fun-looking character from what I've seen, and he can add a lot to the party at this point in time. He's pretty effective for a while, from what I'm aware. Now, I'm not going to be pulling with gems, but tickets, which will be a problem since I am going for his entire set. I need his 15, I need his 35, I need his LD, I need his EX. And I need Power Stones, because I'm down to... There was a load in there. Wow, got his LD already! Wow, wow, wow. Nice. But as I was saying, I don't need his LD anymore, because I just got it, but I need Power Stones. I am down to about 15 of them. If I manage to get enough golds off this banner to MLB his 15 and 35, I'll be fine, but I need at least 24 so I can max limit break the EX and the LD. So I'm hoping to get a lot of golds here. Whether they're specifically for him or not isn't too big of an issue. But it would be appreciated. It would make things a little bit easier since I wouldn't have to throw stones into his 15 and 35. My Power Stone situation should be a lot better once the summon board gets here, though, because I am pulling on the new burst character for the summon. So that's probably going to give me a good chunk of golds, which means a whole chunk of Power Stones. That would be nice if I got some of Edgar's gear here. Though, like I said, I don't think he's gonna be doing too well right now, but I am lacking his, I think, 35 and 15. I don't think I really have either done for him, and I don't have his EX. So it would be nice to get them just for collection purposes at the moment. And it would also be nice to have if he happens to be our next global first LD. So this might end up being a banner I pull a little bit more off of off screen, not for anything special, but for just Power Stones. But I think I should probably talk about Kura himself while here. From what I know of him, he's melee. All of his attacks are melee as far as I'm aware. He uses ice element, so he's a bit more niche than some other characters, though I don't think there's too many bosses at present that have any kind of resistance to ice in Lufenia, so that's good. Also, believe he has some decent auras too. I think a max brave and attack up aura for the team. So while he's somewhat DPS, he's also part support. And a very helpful support at that because of his stacking debuff he does, which can give your team up to 30% extra HP damage on top of whatever they already do. And that's just fantastic for helping your team's damage. Second LD. Alright. It's always nice to get a good weapon off a blue orb. I'm kind of hoping to get like his 15 or 35 here, and especially his EX. I can token his EX, but I'd really rather not. Just to save them for future stuff. Like the next event character, I'm probably going to be going in with tickets as well. Hey, more Power Stones. The game's wanted to throw a lot of Cypher at me. I've not seen a single Edgar thing here, I don't think. Also, I think the bosses in this event are a pair of like giant bug things. There's some kind of flying bug. I think they're purple. But as far as I can tell, they don't look too bad to face. Just still kind of weird that they put Edgar here, despite him not really having any kind of advantage against those bosses. Though it seems synergy doesn't really seem to matter much these days for how they set up events. Another 15. Because they'll put synergy onto events that basically actively can't do well in said event sometimes at this point in time. It's weird. Like Sync during Shinryu. Apparently Aiko for a future event has the Lufenia just actively resistant or absorbing holy damage. Which... Oh, there we go. Oh, I did have his 15. Oh well. But yeah, synergy is... Unless they have an LD, synergy is kind of not so much a thing that is can be depended on too much outside of challenge stages. But speaking of Lufenia, I believe if anyone has an ice character built up, you're going to want to use them here. Like if you have Cater, if you have Onion Knight, if you're building Kura himself, maybe Realm if you're going to be bringing Shiva as a summon. They will all be really good here because I believe the Lufenia Orb increases with ice damage. So any of those will do really good here. There's a lot of kind of elemental based Lufenias early on from what I can tell. And the game's not really being stingy with the golds, but they're being stingy with golds for Korra, which is fine enough. I'm going to be getting a 15 from the actual stages, and I can token his 35 if needed. I don't really want to, but it's something I can do if it comes down to it. So I'm really just chasing his EX now. Having a little bit of the connecting woes. Which kind of makes sense for Kura here because he is that good. I'm not sure I can speak on his actual popularity as a character, but as a unit here, he is very effective for a lot of stuff coming up. So he is probably going to be pretty sought after. Him and the next event character are very good to get. Though the next event character probably more so, because they are actually like still kicking butt in current day JP content from what I can tell, which is quite amazing. That just shows how universally useful that type of character is. I think that was a double load, so I'm gonna let this play. Okay, that was quick. I think that's his... Yeah, that's his 35. Gonna lock that. Very nice. It's actually a pretty cool looking blade. Kind of like a bone blade type thing. I think most people end up having him just use his EX's look. I might have him use that blade here because that just looks cool to me. Oh, there's Edgar, and yeah, that looks like it's new. So I'm just going to keep that for the sake of it for later. Gotten 2 LDs so far, but no EX. Kind of stinks. Well, getting 2 LDs is great. Not having the EX is what stinks. Oh yeah, and apparently Kura's new Lufenia armor, I think it's called a high armor, is apparently pretty well valued, partly due to the fact that it's a party-wide thing, so he's putting up those perimeters for the whole party rather than just himself. Which is always nice as well. He's a team player. Which is kind of sad in current day JP, because a lot of what I've heard is that he's kind of gotten to the point where he has to be built around. Which is kind of the opposite of what you want to do with a character who's like partly support like that. As far as I'm aware, you're supposed to be using them to build around others rather than building around them. Okay, Cypher 35. That's another Power Stone. I have Cypher's EX already. I got that back when it first came out. I specifically pulled for it actually, but it's still only 0 out of 3 because I was saving up a lot of ingots at the time. I'm hearing he might be getting an LD in JP soon, so it might be interesting to see how he improves there. But I'm just going to leave him 0 out of 3 for now. Because I really need to save my ingots for specific characters at the moment. Sadly. And he's got a pretty fun gimmick with being able to... Oh, another 35. Of being able to set, I think, brave damage to 0 that you take after using his EX. Which, if you time it right, can be used to stop some really bad things from happening. Though, unfortunately, I think his EX Plus also is one of those that changes his, like, Brave and HP Plus for the better, gameplay-wise. Oh, another 35. But not as good looks-wise. I am, because, like, before the Plus, his, like, Brave and HP Plus were, like, slash waves. But after the EX Plus, they're basically just basic melee. Oh, another 15. Basic melee hits that count as ranged. I think I'm gonna go down to maybe... Oh, nice, another one. Might go to just down to 800 here, and hope I have enough stuff to turn into stones to raise everything. I still need Kura's 15, which I can just get from the event itself. And I do need his EX, which again I can token. Be kind of sad to get two LDs and not the EX. And I might pull a bit more off screen after everything is said and done if I need more stones. This is probably something new. That's his 15. Nice. The load-ins are very noticeable today. Get that locked. So that's basically saving me 4 stones. Now I just need his EX, and I'll be able to, for the most part, leave the banner. Actually, we haven't gotten starting gold for a little bit, so let me just go around the merry-go-round here, see if that alters that a bit. Probably won't because that's not how RNG works, but whatever. We all got our little gotcha pulling habits. Another 15. I'm just thinking about what team I want to run for the Lufenia. Hey, another 15. Maybe I won't be left without stones after this. Alrighty. Got about 60 more tickets to go. Come on, give me a gold orb. This is probably my worst EX luck for in a long while. Which is probably expected. I've been really lucky with a lot of EX recently. And I've been lucky with tickets in general, as we can see here. I wish more of that was for Kura himself, but whatever. Just can't always expect your luck to work out fully. And to be quite fair, I did get majorly lucky here. Got the LD within a few tickets, then got another, and it's just chasing the EX and the lower stuff. Got another 15. One more of those and that's fully limit broken. Come on, give me a surprise EX before I'm done. I guess people might be hopping on now because the connection issues are starting to increase a bit. Which I guess doesn't surprise me. People might still be getting used to daylight savings a bit with the clocks having been set back. Another Edgar 35. I can probably get that built and sell that if needed. I believe I have 3 of those so far. So if I manage another, I can sell that off for 4 stones. About 32 more tickets to go. Walk of volleyball. Come on. Give me EX, please. Give me a gold orb in general. Stupid shuriken. Things are heavily slowing down. Bandana. I forget, does the habit usually include the headpiece, or is it just the torso piece? Was it the entire outfit? I forget. 22 more to go. Still no EX for any of the characters. Another 15, which is nice. Come on. Give me another gold orb. A gold from an orb. Either or. And I'll probably be missing out on the Word of Light burst, which I'm not too upset about. In fact, I'm probably not even going to use him for the Lufenia here. So he's basically just been challenge quest character for the most part. Outside of the initial Lufenia. 10 more tickets to go. And got the glove. That same glove. At least it's probably better than Zell's pants. Come on, game. Just give me one more gold. Just one more gold. Be any EX. I just had to say any EX. But I did get an EX on this banner. It was the one out of the 3 I already had, though. So, womp womp. These will be the last 2 tickets I'm doing on screen. Last ticket, gold? No. It's a bronze. Which means I'm done for on-screen pulls for now. I might do some more off-screen like I said, but overall I think these went very well. Got 2 LDs, got both his 15 and 35. So I'm mostly happy with this. Going to do some messing with things to see if I can build him mostly with what I have. And I'll token whatever I need from there. But either way, good luck on anyone else's draws, and see you in the next video.